up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're reviewing Loki episode 5. This episode came out today and stars Tom Hiddleston and Sophia DiMartino. Now before we start, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can notify for a video. Let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So the opening recap of this episode I thought was fantastic because it gives all the important events in the previous episode, puts it into the first part of this episode so that you can actually understand what happens by the end of this episode. The opening sequence for this episode, I thought it was great. It was a great opening sequence that is entertaining, and it makes you want to see the rest of the episode. The cinematography, which of course includes the shots, the camera angles, the lighting, that was all fantastic. It looks pretty similar to the other episodes, as it should, but Loki is a very well done series, a very good looking series, and this episode is obviously very good looking. The visuals. Now, the visuals are awesome, just like the previous episodes, especially when they're on this planet. Just the visuals throughout this entire episode are awesome. It looks fantastic, and Loki is one of the most, I would say, unique looking Marvel films / TV shows because it has a very unique look to it. So the visuals I thought were fantastic. Now, there are alternate versions of Loki, just like how they were shown in the end of episode 4. They are awesome in this episode. They're very well done. The character dynamics between them, between all the Lokis, are fantastic. Tom Hiddleston Loki, you already sort of know how he would interact with other Lokis, and Sylvie, which is the girl Loki. Just all the Lokis in this episode, fantastic. They're all entertaining, fun to watch, and very different. They're all very different and very unique. There is a fight sequence with the alternate versions of Loki. I thought it was awesome. Just like the rest of this show, the fight sequences are fantastic, and this episode is no exception. The third act of this episode. Now, the third act of this episode is awesome. It's a very well done third act. And there are some emotional sequences in this third act that is all because of the character development for these characters. I'm not going to say who, but some characters have emotional sequences by the end of this episode, and the character development is all there in this episode so that you can actually care when these characters, when things happen to these characters. And the ending sequence. Now, the ending sequence, I thought it was great. It works for this episode, and it works for setting up the finale for Loki. So I thought the ending sequence was great. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this episode. Loki episode 5 is a phenomenal continuation of Loki, and I highly recommend it, and I'm going to give Loki episode 5 an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can get notified for your video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.